Well, he couldn't have played that any better. Superb positional shot.
36. $37.
He's aiming to sink this into the right corner.
He won't be too happy with his position here.
44. $45.
Yes, he's taking the pot on.
He'll be disappointed with that.
51.
Not an easy one, but a half chance. Brilliant! What a magnificent pot!
He'll be happy with that. Top shot.
52.
I can't see any problems here. Yeah, played it well.
59.
This is a critical shot here. Down it goes.
And that effectively shuts out his opponent in this frame.
60. $67.
This is a half chance.
$68.
Playing this with plenty of power.
What a wonderful pot!
$70.
A delicate touch required here.
71.
Well, not perfect position.
78. $79.
Aiming for the centre pocket here. Great shot!
85. $86.
Looking to play this with a lot of power.
$93.
Just the colours remaining on the table now.
$95.
Tricky pot, no doubt. What a century that is.
102.
This is tough.
$107.
Not an easy one, but a half chance.
$113.
He's just looking to drop this in gently.
What a clearance. Amazing.
120. And the frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
That's the frame in the bag.
Thank you. The third frame, Adam Stefanow to break.
He'll play this with plenty of power. Not a great split.
1.
This requires good cueing. Really aggressive potting there. That took some guts.
6.
He'll play this with plenty of power. Good split. That's really opened the table up here.
7.
He's looking to pop this into the right corner. In it goes.
Simply wonderful.
14.
Nicely onto the colour.
15. 22. 23.
Well, he's taking it on to the left corner. One or two mistakes starting to creep into his game. He needs to regain his focus here.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 23.
He's aiming to sink this into the right corner.
He'll want to try and tighten up his game a little.
One. Eight. Nine.
He's taking the black on. That's a brilliant pot.
What about that for a positional shot? Perfect.
16. Seventeen.
Nicely played onto a red.
24.
Gently does it.
Decent position to take on a colour here.
25. 32.
He just wants to slot this into the middle pocket. That's a great pot.
Quality cueing there, really good.
41.
Just the blue needed now.
That's a tremendous pot.
That should be it. No real way for his opponent to win the frame now.
Excellent pot. Superb.
47.
He's aiming for the left corner here.
$54.
Not an easy one, but a half chance. What a beauty!
55.
Half a chance here. That's just magnificent.
$58.
He's attempting to sink this into the left corner pocket. Beautiful.
59.
Looking to play this with a lot of power. Foul, but it really doesn't matter.
Foul. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 59. Adam Stefanow, 4. Frame conceded. Frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
That is the frame.
He's got a one-frame advantage now, and will be looking to build on that lead by taking this next frame. Well, he's left an opportunity here.
1.
Lots of power on this shot.
Three.
Playing this with plenty of power.
That's a top shot. Well played.
Position looks very good here. He's played that very well.
4.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power.
Tremendous shot.
He seems full of confidence at the moment.
10.
Playing this with a lot of power. The split looks good to me.
$11.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power.
And in it goes.
He really looks in fine form at the moment.
14.
Lots of power on this shot.
Nicely done.
He's right on top of his game at the moment.
15.
Playing this with plenty of power.
$18.
He'll need to strike the cue ball very true here. We know he's blessed with great cue power, and that's a great example of what he can do.
19.
Just wants to sink this into the left corner pocket.
25.
Tricky pot, no doubt.
What a beautiful pot that is.
Just look at that for a positional shot. Superb.
26.
He'll play this with plenty of power.
Brilliant pot. Outstanding. They don't come much better than that.
He couldn't have played that any better.
30. $31.
Playing this with a lot of power.
$37.
This is really tricky.
What a great shot that is.
Yes, he'll be very pleased with that shot. What can he do here?
That's an excellent pot.
Really impressive cueing.
44. $51.
He's taking the red on.
$52.
Looking to play this with a lot of power. That's a bit careless.
Foul and a miss. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 52. Adam Stefanow, 4. 1. 6. 7. Adam Stefanow, 7.
This is a tricky one along the cushion.
1.
Just the pink needed here.
Fabulous effort. That's a great pot.
And that shuts the door on his opponent in this frame.
No issues there.
8. Can you put your phone on silent, please?
He just wants to slot this into the middle pocket. Down it goes.
14.
He's looking to pop this into the left corner pocket. That's a top shot. Well played.
15.
This needs good striking here.
In it goes. What a shot.
20.
Just the colours now.
$22.
Lots of power on this shot.
$25.
He'll play this with plenty of power.
That's a tremendous pot.
29.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power.
$34.
Looking to play this with a lot of power.
Stroked in beautifully.
$40. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 40.
And that is the frame. Well played.
Thank you. The fifth frame, Adam Stefanow to break.
He's going for it. That's an excellent opening red.
1.
Pace is key.
$7. $8.
Playing this with a lot of power. Well, he's lost the cue ball a touch. Would have wanted that under better control, really.
13.
Playing this with plenty of power.
Tremendous pot.
He's playing very well here.
14.
Lots of power on this shot.
Excellent pot.
Brimming with confidence and on a bit of a roll at the moment.
21.
He'll play this with plenty of power.
What a great pot.
He'll be very happy with the position here.
22. $27. $28.
This should be pretty straightforward. That's a good split. He's got a real chance here.
35. $36. $43. $44.
Really well played.
51.
Well, he's looking at potting this into the right corner pocket. Beautifully done.
What a wonderful pot.
What a top pot that was.
Wonderful pot. Outstanding effort.
59. $60.
He's aiming to sink this into the right corner. That's a beauty.
Great cueing.
67.
So, just the red required here.
No problem there.
And that shuts the door on his opponent in this frame.
$83.
Tricky shot here.
Beautiful pot.
84. $91.
Playing this with a lot of power.
Tremendous shot.
92. $99.
What a century. Well played.
100.
Looking to play this with a lot of power.
$107. $108.
High quality striking required here. Well, you can't question his cue power after that shot.
113.
Just the colours remaining.
$115.
Well, this is a half chance.
That's an excellent recovery shot.
118. $122.
This is not easy.
That's a top shot. Outstanding potting.
127.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power.
$133.
He's playing the pot here.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 133.
Well played to take that frame.
Thank you. The sixth frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan to break. One.
Playing this with plenty of power.
Well, he lost control of the cue ball there.
6.
He's played into the pink here, and that's an expensive foul.
Foul and a miss. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 6. Adam Stefanow, 6. One. Six. Seven. 10. 11.
'He won't be happy with that.
16. Adam Stefanow, 16.
Lots of power on this shot. That split is not bad at all. Great opportunity.
One.
Well, I'm not surprised he's taking on the long pot here. Tremendous shot.
6.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power.
Nicely done.
Seven.
Well, he's playing this into the left middle pocket. That's a beauty.
13. 14.
'He'll play this with plenty of power.
That's a top shot.
That's a wonderful, wonderful pot.
17. 18.
Well, it goes. Half a chance here.
24.
Yes, he's taking the pot on. That's an excellent pot.
Wonderful shot.
25. 31. 32.
'He's lining this one up to the middle pocket.
38.
'Playing this with a lot of power.
Down it goes.
Oh, wonderful shot.
39.
'Half a chance here. Oh, what a shot. Unbelievable.
Great positional shot. He'll be happy with that.
45.
'Decent position on the pink here.
53.
He's lining this one up to the middle pocket. No problem there.
Great cueing.
$58.
This red required. What a top shot that is.
That should be it. No real way for his opponent to win the frame now.
59.
Playing this with plenty of power.
$64.
Looking to play this softly.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 64. Frame conceded. Frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
And that is the frame.
Thank you. The 7th frame. Adam Stefanow to break.
Looking to play this with a lot of power. That is a quality opening red.
One.
He'll want this to drop into the centre pocket. Excellent shot.
Excellent cueing.
7.
Playing this with plenty of power.
Beautiful.
Oh, wonderful shot.
8.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power.
$13. $14.
Looking to run this along the cushion.
Not really the level of control he was after there. Lost the cue ball a little.
21.
Well, he's taking it on. In it goes.
That's a wonderful, wonderful pot.
22.
He's looking to pop this into the right corner. Excellent pot.
Brimming with confidence and on a bit of a roll at the moment.
27.
Just wants this pot to drop into the pocket.
28.
He's going for it. That's well played with the wrist.
35.
Looking to play this softly.
36. $41.
He's taking on the pot along the cushion.
42.
He'll play this with plenty of power.
49. $50. $56.
Looking to play this with a lot of power.
57. $64. $65.
This is the key shot. If this goes in, you fancy him for the frame. No issues there.
And that should be it. Past the point of no return in this match.
72.
He's looking at this red to the corner.
Great cueing.
73.
Long pot, right up his street.
Oh, wonderful shot.
78.
This won't be easy.
Brilliant shot.
79. $86.
So, this pot into the right corner. What a top pot that was.
87. $94.
He's playing for the right corner here. That's a top shot. Well played.
95.
Fantastic century.
$102.
He's playing the pot here. What a tremendous pot.
103.
Playing this with a lot of power. Would you believe it?
110.
He wants to keep this cue ball safe, but no guarantees. Not really the result he was after.
Foul. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 110. Adam Stefanow, 5. Frame conceded, frame and match, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
And he's through.